commentary number 220. Oh, fuck. Borderlands. Oh, we're gonna get into this shit in a second. Anyway, Hitfire commentary number 222. We're kicking off a brand new challenge that I rolled out for the Hitfire commentary challenge, which I called the Copycat challenges. What I asked people to do this time around was to send in a video that other people have sent in before, and obviously there were a couple rules up in this motherfucker. So Assassinof1337 has sent in Borderlands 2, and I'll get to watch this motherfucker all over again. Now, we're gonna talk about Borderlands in a minute, man. But anyway, to get back into the challenges bullshit, obviously, I haven't done a Hitfire commentary in a very long time. You know, not a very long time, but obviously I haven't done it in a while because I've been rolling out some other shit and stuff like that. You know, we have the Goodbye PlayStation 3 series, which obviously I just finished up last week. And it seems like I'm going to be alternating weeks for now to start, but eventually I know I'm going to have no choice but to do at least 2 weeks in a row a couple times if I want to finish before the actual release of Destiny up in this motherfucker, man. But anyway, we're going to get into this shit. Now, what I had done was I wanted guys to send in videos that other people had sent in before, and I called it a Copycat challenge. And Assassinof1337 was one of 10 people who did this challenge, and the whole point of it was to send in video with a certain kind of rules. And the rules were that you had to send in a video that had only been submitted once to the Hitfire commentary series. So you couldn't send in things, you know, like Call of Duty Ghosts, which has been obviously sent in plenty of times, Black Ops 2 or some shit like that. Other games like Just Cause 2, whatever the fuck it was, you know. Games that have had 2 people or more send in the videos, they weren't going to be eligible for people to send those shits in. The other rule that I had was that you can't send in a video that you had sent in prior. So a good example of this would be Red Dead Redemption or so. Red Dead Redemption was done by, I believe, Grim Reaper, right? So Grim Reaper would have been able to send in any video other than the ones that he sent in, so he wouldn't have been able to send in Red Dead Redemption. Anybody else could have sent it in. Assassinof1337, if he wanted, he could have sent in Red Dead Redemption. But the whole point was to send in a video that you hadn't done before, and videos that only been sent in one time. So Red Dead Redemption would have been a good one. Obviously Skyrim, and there are plenty of other games, Techno Kitty, whatever. Oh god, I have a feeling, I don't know what videos I'm going to see, but I just have that feeling, because all the guys over at the website, they were talking about fucking Techno Kitty, and they were talking about Epic Pineapple's elevator earthquake survival video, whatever. Oh shit, so I have a feeling I'm going to see one, if not both, those videos. So I'm pretty sure that somebody's going to send in some of the most awful shit up in this motherfucker. But Assassinof1337 started this shit with obviously a game that people know about, Borderlands 2 in this motherfucker. Now, I didn't get this game, I didn't get into this game, and I'll tell you right now, I know this has a lot of elements that I like. It has the whole co-op thing, it has the whole, you know, sort of an alien shooter. It's not a traditional shooter, we know that. It's obviously not a military shooter, it's obviously something that has to do more with abstract and arcade-ish type features, so that's fine. It has a lot of things that people said that I would enjoy up in this bitch. But anyway, I didn't get into the first one. I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me. I mean, the look of it, I know people say, you know, this is the look, this is the style, but the whole comic book look to this, it just doesn't do it for me. It's not that this is a bad thing, it's just not my thing. That's all. It's not a bad thing, and I'm sure people love this fucking game. Ooh, that motherfucker got like 4 arms. Oh shit, he's coming after you. Ain't that the motherfucker that stole the poor dude's eyeball, whatever the fuck, that stupid little garbage can, whatever that shit is? I don't know, man. That motherfucker right there, did he get his eyeball back? You have to dig his ass out? No, I'll leave him there. Fuck him, man. Just leave his ass there. Now, but anyway, man, I know this game, a lot of people love playing this game. They love talking about this game. It has a lot of features. It has a lot of cool features that people have said are going to be in the game Destiny. They have, I believe, there's co-op, join in anytime co-op or whatever the fuck it is, or the campaign or whatever. So, the open world and all this other shit. So, they have a number of features that are going to be featured in upcoming the Destiny game and shit like that. So, people said, you know, if you like Destiny, or you like the look of Destiny, you could try Borderlands. And I'll tell you right now, man, it's just, there's a couple things that don't appeal to me to Borderlands. Number one is the artistic design. I'm not going to say graphics, because people are going to say, oh, this is how the graphics are supposed to be. It's the artistic direction that the game went in. I just don't like this. It relatively looks like a 2D game. It looks like a comic book in a video game. Oh, that's the dude that stole his eyeball? Oh, he's pissed off, ain't he? What the fuck? Knuckle Dragger? That's his name? Yeah, he looked like a knuckle dragger, but he looked like a pissed off motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now. You bet. How the fuck did he throw the car and he ended up in the car? You're gonna get your ass kicked. You better shoot that motherfucker with something more than a pistol. You better have another gun shoved upside your asshole, man. He throwing ice cubes and shit at you. He throwing all kinds of shit at you, man. Damn, this motherfucker, he got a lot of health up in this bitch. No, anyway, man, so the artistic direction in this game, and I see it has a lot of things that are just like Destiny. You're gonna have these big boss fights in the middle of a map and shit like that. And if this was co-op, obviously your team's gonna take this motherfucker on. I'm sure you probably have special powers up in this bitch. You probably have plenty of shit to help you kill these motherfuckers, and now you get all these some bitches. Yeah, now you're definitely... Look at this motherfucker. They still going after that garbage can? Oh man, that little garbage can is gonna be that death of you in this bitch, man. Does he revive you, the little garbage can? I don't know. I don't know what these fuckers supposed to do, man. No, but anyway, you guys can see, you know, doing the hipfire commentaries, as people have learned, is not fucking easy. And obviously I've been posting up on the Prestige Gamers channel. I've been posting the Crossfire commentaries and shit like that. And people have learned the very hard way. These shits are not easy. They're difficult as hell to do. Obviously, this is my 222nd video like this, on top of how many fucking videos have I posted on YouTube where I've done commentary. So obviously, I'm used to doing a commentary. I know how to do a commentary. I can do a commentary over anything. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. But people have been getting those games, man. They just sit there, and they just kind of have this blank... I can only imagine the expression on their face. They must go blank as soon as they see a game where they don't know what the fuck to talk about. Because they just sit there like, oh my god, how the hell am I going to talk about this bullshit? And one of the challenges you run into with hipfire commentaries, and I know I ran into in my first games, is you just stare sort of at the content, trying to explain what's happening in front of you. One of the things you'll learn when it comes to doing commentaries is if people can see it with their own two eyes, you don't need to tell them. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you're talking to this garbage can, I'm not going to say, well, now he's talking to the garbage can, and now he's pointing at the wall, and now he's... No. People learn the hard way over time. If people can see it with their own two eyes, you do not need to narrate that for them. You know what I'm talking about? You don't need to talk about that shit for them. There's no reason. That shit like scanning his ass or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. It looks like it's trying to scan the little garbage can. You know, it's got to make sure. Oh, yeah, this is the garbage can that we're looking for up in this bitch. But anyway, do you have 2 pistols? If I'm not mistaken. It looks like you switch back and forth between... I know there was like a burst weapon or whatever the... I don't know, man. Looked like you leveled up in this bitch. And who's the chick? Is that like your girlfriend or something? Is that some porn chick? I don't know. I don't know anything about Borderlands. All I know is that a lot of people, when this game came out, were playing this shit on my friends list and shit like that, and people enjoy it. Hey, look, it's a good game. I'm sure people enjoy this motherfucker. It's got the good reviews up in this bitch, but it was just one of those games where I said, you know what, I have to sacrifice not playing every single series, and this is one of the games where I decided, you know what, I'm just not gonna play it. Nothing against it, just not my thing. Oh, that's a shotgun. Yeah, it looks like he ready to fuck some shit up with this game. Oh man, but I know a lot of people who like Borderlands. They're already saying that they're going to be getting Destiny up in this month. I can't wait for Destiny. I'll be honest with you. That game was supposed to be released. They said it was initially going to be coming out in the spring of 2014, that the beta was going to be in January. And now they moved everything back up in this motherfucker. You know, I don't mind it. You know, any game that still needs more polish and more time to fix, I'm all for that. I'm always going to be all for it. Damn, that is a wide-ass space. You're going to snipe him with that pistol? Oh, shit. Look out, we got a badass up in here. Oh, look at the garbage can just heading right into this motherfucker. Look at this, trying to fucking Call of Duty 4 montage up in this motherfucker. Nah, but anyway, man. You know, when Destiny initially said that they were going to be releasing, you know, in whatever the fuck, they were going to be releasing in spring and shit like that. And they said, oh, we need more for, you know, more polish up in this motherfucker. I don't mind. If a game comes out and says we need more polish, like Watch Dogs said they need more polish, The Crew says they need more polish, Drive Club, anything from Ubisoft. What the fuck was the other one? The Division. All these games said, look, we need more time. We initially rolled out this idea. Even The Last of Us. The Last of Us was delayed for people that remember. You know, a game that says, look, I need more time to release. Hey, fine. If you need more time, I don't mind that shit. If you're going to add some quality up in this bitch, perfect. I do not want a game like Call of Duty that has to absolutely rush every single year to meet the deadline. But obviously now they're on the 3-year cycle, so there's no reason for them to be all fucked up anymore. Can you just shoot that motherfucker? You're like shooting him between his legs. There you go. Did you hit him? What the fuck? That's some inaccurate... First of all, that pistol's got some distance like a bitch. Look at that shit, man. That was knocking the fuck out of people. And you gotta line that shit up. Is this on easy mode? Because, you know, they just kind of like standing there waiting for you to shoot their ass. There's a little garbage can? Okay, I was about to say, you ain't gonna reach with that shotgun. Oh, who knows? Maybe you can. There are games where you can reach with a shotgun all the way the fuck across the map. You know, most games, I mean, people will notice this, you know, in real life, there are shotguns and slugs that actually have the distance to reach, you know, a good amount away and shit like that. And some video games have been able to do that with shotguns, you know, reaching all the way across the map. But for the most part, when it comes to video games, they usually have shotguns as the up-close damage dealer. That's sort of the drawback, because obviously, if every gun could deal shotgun-like damage all the way the fuck across the map, yeah, then what was the point of taking any other gun? So obviously, with a shotgun, the trade-off is usually you have to have a short distance with shotguns and shit like that. So obviously, this is one of those games where they have that short... What the fuck? Okay, so the big-ass monkey-looking thing with 4 arms just tore that motherfucker up. I don't know. Do you lose points for him not getting... I can't tell with this bullshit, man. I'm sure this game was fun, but I have no fucking idea what the hell was going on. Anyway, as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all the good shit. Like I said, guys, we have a whole bunch of copycat challenges coming up, so you guys are going to enjoy those.